Hi, Jack Bennett here, welcome to the Big Drum. Today I'm going to show you a couple of crossover fills that you can play on the toms, either in triplets or as a dotted eighth reference in 16th notes. Okay, the first one is just what I call a descending ascending fill, okay, and that's relating to the pitch of the toms as you go around. So the fill is here there that the pitch is going from the highest, say being the snare, first tom, second tom, floor tom, and then back up again. Okay, so you're getting right hand on snare, left hand on first tom, right hand on second tom, and the left hand on the floor tom, and then just repeating that sticking on the way back up. So from left hand on floor tom we go right on the second, left on the first, and then back starting on the snare with the right hand. So it actually falls into triplets, and we'll play it really slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We get. Okay. Now what you'll realise is that the right hand is just playing from the snare to the second tom and back to the snare. So just get used to even doing that. Just going. Okay, get used to rotating your wrist and doing that. Okay, it's not a big arm movement. You're not pivoting at the shoulder or anything drastic like that. You just want to be as fluid as you can. And the left hand is just playing from the first tom down to the floor tom and back. So you just get. And this is a surprisingly unclumsy fill, despite that you're kind of crossing over your sticks a little bit. It's like the previous stick seems to get out of the way of the next stroke, so you're not actually crossing over a whole lot. It's surprisingly easy to do once you get the hang of it. Alright, the next thing to do from there is, instead of playing just one stroke on each drum as you go around, play 2 strokes on each drum, so a double stroke roll effectively. So instead of just playing, we're now going to play. So still the same hands on the same drums as when you were playing it with single strokes, but you're just playing 2 on each drum instead of 1. Okay, so being a triplet fill, it works with triplet kind of beats, maybe shuffles. But you can also play it as a dotted eighth reference, you know, within 16th notes. So the fill would fall like 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. The second fill, which again is in triplets, or it's a pattern of 3 at least, okay, it really is a crossover fill. And it's just on the toms, and it's what I call a descending fill, again just in terms of the pitches of the toms. So we get left hand on the first tom, right hand on the middle, left hand on the floor, and at that point the right hand then crosses over the left and it plays the first tom for the second time through instead of the left. So then we get right on first, then left on the second, and right on the floor. So all up, it looks like this. So you can see that it's just going ba ba boom, ba ba boom, ba boom boom the whole way through. Okay, unlike where you're going with the descending ascending, this one is only descending. From there all we do is just double up every single stroke into a double stroke, like the last fill. So it becomes this now. Then cross over, and cross over again, and that's our fill. So there's a couple of fills using crossover ideas that you can apply on the kit.